We are back. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
That's right.
2026.
Hopefully your holidays were wonderful.
Absolutely.
And joyous.
Unless you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I still hope you had a good holiday.
Yes.
Because, that's...
Maybe it brought you some joy. Maybe it changed your perspective on things.
And maybe you will remember that and be less of an asshole in the new year.
I know. I agreed with you at first. And I'm like, you know what, though? What about Scrooge?
That's what I was thinking, too. That's exactly where
What
I
about
went
Scrooge?
To. What about Bill Murray's Scrooge?
If we had wished him ill,
yes,
Tiny Tim would be dead right now. So, anyway.
Sauerkraut and boiled goose.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, where was I going?
I messed that up. I apologize. I got real excited about that.
No, it is the new year, 2026. Yes. This is we are entering year 10 of this podcast.
That's crazy. Is that real?
At the end of this year, and I will always remember it because our second episode we recorded during the 2016 election.
Oh, that's right.
And if you go back and listen to that episode, you can hear us become very distracted as the results pour in.
Oh, that's right.
I honestly might go back on the anniversary of that and listen.
Did we record this election too? Or no, we didn't.
I don't think
2024?
So. No, we didn't. No. So yeah, we are entering. This is it. This is the 10th year. And I don't know this year. I mean, we're just gonna keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
At this point,
I mean,
there's no stop. We're 10 years in. There's no
stopping us now. The show has evolved. Mm-hmm. You know, the show has evolved. We'll probably look back on it at some point here as we near this 10-year mark.
Yeah, we should do something for the 10-year.
We should. That's an important anniversary. We'll figure something out. We can do something exciting. We had some time to figure that out. So, we released our first episode in October.
It would have been October, yeah.
Yeah, so we got time.
I think our first, so by the end of the year, we'll have something. We'll do something fun.
You guys tell us what you want to hear.
I think, yeah. And I think we'll have some fun stuff coming up, too, because I'm going to put you on I'm not going to put you on the spot. I think we want to go see some movies this year.
I think we're going to do a little bit more current stuff this year than we would normally be doing.
We wanted to go see, you definitely want to go see Primate.
I'm not going to go see Primate.
No,
mostly because there's two other movies I want to see in the theater in the next couple months.
Yes, I know.
So I can only cash in so many theater trips.
Yes,
realistically, I can't get out that often.
The other thing is there's one coming out next week that we both want to see.
I know,
and we can't go back to back.
We can.
Someday,
I'm learning to say yes to more. You know.
Yes. So, someday, I guarantee you, my son will come to me as an old man, and he'll say, "Oh man, look at your life. Let's go see Primate." But then Primate 4 will be out.
I honestly see, the thing is, I've heard your tales, and I've lived through similar tales.
Yeah.
With my daughter.
Yeah.
They're different beasts, but all kids share certain similarities.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. Based on what I've heard, seen of Primate, it's not that far off from what you're dealing with right now.
Daily basis.
So you're probably not missing that much. You know?
No, I'm not.
They are.
I don't want. Yeah, I'm not going to take him to Primate now because I won't give him any more ideas.
He's already
ripped my face off. Right. Yeah. Is that what happens in Primate?
I did hear a man's face gets bitten off.
I do want to see. I'm going to watch this movie.
Yes, me too. But not in the theater.
No, I don't think I'm going to make the trip to the theater. And I would be surprised if a lot of people do. Although, what's coming out this weekend? Jack shit, right? So maybe people go.
I hope it does okay.
Yeah, I hope it does okay.
I'd like more creature movie, like more animals run amok.
What are the killer ape monkey movies?
There's not a lot.
The Romero one.
Monkey Shines,
Monkey Shines, yeah.
Is a classic.
Congo,
I would count.
Yeah,
it's not a horror film per se, but it's a killer ape movie.
Uh-huh.
The King Kong films I don't count because those are more of like a kaiju type.
Yeah, those feel more fantasy to me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're horror adjacent, I guess.
Other than that,
Godzilla always felt more horror to me than King Kong. King Kong's more of an adventure.
Agree.
Yeah,
especially the original King Kong.
Yeah,
it gets more into like silly kaiju stuff as it goes on. Once Toho makes King Kong movies, they're like ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of killer ape movies, strangely enough. Not that I can think of.
Not off the top of my head. I'm sure if I Googled it, I might find one and go, "Oh, I saw that."
There's one from the '80s called Link, and I don't remember what the.
I
remember the cover, the VHS cover.
Yeah,
because it kind of freaked me out. Let me see, but I don't know if that's even a Killer 8 movie. I never actually watched it. The cover spooked me. It's like an ape holding up a match.
Mm-hmm.
And lighting its face in the dark. Yeah.
Sick.
This cover freaked me out as a kid.
Yeah, that's a
It's
cool
kind of good.
Who's in that movie? Anybody?
Elizabeth Shue and Terrence Stamp.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty sweet. It's directed by Richard Franklin.
Okay.
Who did? He's an Aussie filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
He did some other stuff, if I remember right. That was kind of all right, sweet. He's got a decent little filmography. Blue Lagoon.
That's the Brooke Shields one, right?
Road Games.
Oh, thank you for that. I just watched that not too long ago. Yeah,
Yep.
with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yep. We just watched that. Yeah, for the show.
Oh, we did the show.
Yep.
Yeah. We did an episode on it.
Psycho 2, which is a really solid sequel.
Psycho 2 is pretty good.
Cloak and Dagger, with Henry Thomas and Dabney Coleman. That was kind of a cool movie.
I've not seen that one.
FX2, not FX1.
Okay.
FX2. I remember the FX movies being pretty good. So he made some stuff.
Yeah. Road Games is the one I was thinking of when I heard his name. Okay.
Yes, but he did this movie Link. And again, I don't know. I'll confirm here if this is a. Oh yes, this is I'm sorry. The title character Link is a super intelligent yet malicious chimpanzee, played by an orangutan. In parentheses.
Uh huh.
Well, but why?
Do you think Do you think now someone would step in and go, whoa?
Yeah, this is yes, when they cast a deaf role. They don't. Yeah, I love that. Who lashes out against his masters when they try to have him euthanized. I get that. Seems fair.
Never mind.
Interesting. We should be careful.
If you have any favorite monkey, ape, chimpanzee, orangutan related horror movies, let us know. horrormovieyearbook@gmail.com. Sorry, were you going to continue on with that?
No. There's one more really good poster for this movie that I like a lot. I'm just going to...
That is pretty good.
Yeah, this is the chimpanzee as played by the orangutan in a suit with a lighter, and the tagline is, "When man was given mastery over the beasts, someone forgot to tell Link."
That is that's a really good tagline. Yeah,
we might have to watch that at some point.
We might put that on the list.
Sure.
Yeah. So horrormovieyearbook@gmail.com. I'm going to start this year by pleading for some emails. We have some good emails. We just keep getting Quora. Quora.com.
Yeah,
just keeps emailing us
a lot.
And there is at some point I want to just read, because it's always questions, weird questions on there. And I'm just going to read them out.
I'm too nervous to look at that. It scares me. I mean, maybe there's some good stuff, though.
No, your phone can't get viruses, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Can it? Maybe?
No, I've been on some pretty shady websites. I think we're fine.
I have too.
All right. So we are not talking about any of that. Oh, if you do go see Primate in the theaters, let us know. I think we have a couple of listeners who go to the theater quite often, and I believe Primate may be right up their alley. It's spelled like the spelling of Primate, right? Yeah. It's not like Prime 8.
Yeah,
like
no,
Megan.
It's not. That would be like the sequel when he gets cybernetic enhancements or something.
Fuck, that would be so sick.
Yeah, it would be cool. Like Man's Best Friend with Lance Henriksen.
So if you see it, or I implore you, if you're not going to see it and you're listening, and you please see it and then email us a review.
Report back, yes.
Yeah, spoilers
please.
are fine.
Please. I've heard it's very gory.
I bet you we would have a lot of fun watching it.
Oh, we'd be cackling. Again, this sounds like a delightful... If there wasn't a movie I really wanted to see coming out next week in the theater... I would probably be like, Tim, we should go see.
I was looking through the months, and I think it's March has nothing I want to see. And if this were coming out in March, I'd be all over it. I'd be like, Willie, we're hitting this up. We're hitting this up. forget our kids' birthdays. We're going to.
Hey, we'll go out after.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids.
We're talking about. We wanted to talk about It Welcome to Derry because I watched it as it aired, and then
Yes.
you wanted to watch it, so we just said, let's come back in the new year and watch it.
Yeah. Nikki and I had started it. I think there was still like one episode left to air when we started, and I was like, man, I know Tim crushed this thing, pretty much went through it week to week.
Yep.
Why don't we just talk about this next?
Yeah.
Why not?
So we're gonna do that first. I want to do something,
Yes.
and I'm gonna say this past year, 2025, was a very good quality-wise year for Stephen King related works.
Okay.
Not necessarily adaptations, because It Welcome to Derry isn't an adaptation. It's spun out
Right.
of that the series or the book and the movie. Mostly the movie, honestly.
It's taking it's taking pieces from his work, but it's not straight adapting that stuff.
But I was pretty high on all of the movies that came out too, and I'm going to give them to you because I know you haven't seen. Have you seen any of them?
I don't know.
You've seen this.
I've seen Welcome to Derry.
I would put Welcome to Chuck. Life of
what?
Chuck.
Oh,
Yeah, Welcome to Chuck. that was what they greeted Zachary Levi
That's
with on set. Yes.
Yes.
I would put Life of Chuck as the one that I think you need to watch first.
I've heard it's very good.
I think it's right up your alley too.
Yeah.
I think it's. I have not read the King. I believe is it a novella or a short story?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a work. I'll say King work. The Stephen King.
I know
work.
it's not a novel.
Right.
Yeah.
This was, and it's Mike Flanagan. And
I like Mike Flanagan.
I am always, and I always feel like I am the guy who beats the drum of I like his movies better, and this continues that his TV shows.
Sure.
I like his movies better. I don't know. It's just the way I'm wired with him.
I like his movies better too.
Yeah.
I just happen to also like his shows for the most part. So
this is they're very sweet, very touching. It's very heartfelt. It's Flanagan. It's not a horror movie at all.
Flanagan's got a big heart though.
Yes,
he's very good at hammering that stuff home,
and I think that's
without feeling like saccharine or you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
it feels real and it feels. Yeah.
And I think that's what people really latch onto, especially in his TV work as well.
Even Dr. Sleep,
I
man.
think Dr. Sleep is
What a touching movie that
Yes.
is. Yeah. Dark movie, but
I don't know if I would put this as my favorite Flanagan movie. I think Dr. Sleep still might be
it's
it.
so good. Man.
Yeah. And then I would say I think you would like The Long Walk a lot.
Yeah, that one I want to watch too. Yeah.
That one is very much a coming of age
I like that stuff.
movie mixed with some really it's very dark. It's very I haven't read that book in a while. I think I read it for the first time about 10 years ago.
I've read it, but it's been in ages.
Yeah, and
I think it's the only Bachman one I've ever read. I never read
you can't. Can you find the one now? The school
have it.
shoot? Yeah.
I have
Do
a
you have it?
copy.
Okay.
If you ever want to read it.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
Don't remember right
The
now.
one that he's like, nah. I do
Yeah.
have a copy of it.
But this makes some changes, and I wish I had read the book semi-recently so I could speak to how well those changes work. But the two... You know what? It's got the kid from the new Karate Kid movie, which I know you just watched. The lead.
He's good. Yeah.
He's good. He's good in this. He's a supporting character in this.
Nice.
The two leads are
It's got the
fantastic.
guy from Alien Romulus too, right?
yes.
He's
Yep.
very good too in that. Yeah.
The cast is excellent. Mark Hamill, he's mostly cast for his voice because he's a very good voice actor.
He's
But
pretty
he's
good
terrific in it.
Nice, good. He deserves more
Yes.
Yeah.
He's worked with King in the past too, or worked on King projects in the past. I think they're. I want to say they're friends, but I think they're friendly.
They're familiar with each other clearly.
Mm-hmm. And then I would say I loved The Monkey. It's the only Oz Perkins movie.
Monkey, I forgot about that one.
It's the only Oz Perkins movie I've ever really liked.
It's super mean, right?
It's a dark comedy, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a Final Destination movie played for laughs, which
man.
a lot of Final Destination movies
Are pretty funny, yeah.
but this one is. I think this one is in the realm of dark comedy completely.
Wow.
I had a lot of fun.
Man.
with
Is that on streaming yet?
I think it's on Hulu. I think it's Disney Plus Hulu.
We don't have Hulu.
Yeah.
Man.
But it would be worth a rental if it's
Okay.
out there too.
Okay.
Because that's cheaper than a subscription service at this point.
I know the weird thing. The weird thing now is Nikki and I spent so long.
Yeah.
By the way, Oh, it might be the library.
I was just going to say that. Yep.
Good call. Nikki and I spent so long talking about like we're gonna get HBO Max.
Yeah.
Like 2 years. We're like that's our next.
Yeah.
We finally did it.
Yeah.
And so now we've got such a backlog of HBO Max stuff that like I don't think I'm touching another streaming service for the next year. There's like my watch list is insane.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Anyway,
You like medical? Pitt is the Pitt
nah,
season
it's
2.
not for me.
Not for you.
I think Nikki will watch it though.
I think Nikki would like it because it's kind of a mix between ER and The West Wing.
Oh, I'll have to tell her that.
Yeah, I think she would like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty nasty, but I think Nikki.
Well, it's an HBO thing.
It's like
Do they swear and shit too? Like actually,
they
like,
swear.
most medical dramas are so clean, like in terms of like their.
And it's really there's a floating face that is like I called it ER for Fangoria nuts, because it is like it's a guy. His face isn't attached like to a skull. It's so sweet.
Hell yeah! Did he get the primate? The primate got him.
Yeah, the only part I haven't turned away from was like an emotional part. Like I had to
Yeah.
I'm like I can't deal with this right now. It's
shit.
too much for me.
Wow.
But I wanted to talk about anyway.
I'll let her know. Yeah.
So I thought it was a pretty. I don't think I'm forgetting anything as far as King goes. Maybe I am, but those three, I really, without getting into my thoughts on Welcome to Derry, I really, I think those three made my top. 2 of them made my top 10 horror movies, and Life of Chuck was probably like my 3rd or 4th favorite film of last year.
The first 2, Long Walk and Life of Chuck, were pretty well received critically too.
Yes,
I don't think The Monkey was, but I mean, but not by like mainstream.
right.
I think by horror critics, it was pretty well received.
I think so too,
Yeah.
and I think the King boom is kind of over. Like it
It
kind
is
of peaked a couple years.
the big boom, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I do think quality-wise, it was excellent.
Good.
So what I want to do here is I have got
During the boom, it was a mixed bag. Anyway,
that's the thing.
Let's be
yeah.
honest. Like,
well, and some of them were like, and the thing with King is he's not very protective of his work. He will just let you do.
that's fine.
Remember, isn't
Dollar Babies.
Dollar Babies. Do you want to explain what Dollar Babies are?
There were a handful of stories that he agreed that anybody could buy the rights to make a film version of for $1.
Yep.
Basically, I think there are 3 or 4 stories he did that with. Maybe more. I don't know. I can't. Not all of them. Like The Shining, you can't buy for $1.
Yes. Yeah.
But like I think like The Boogeyman is one of them. Is $1 baby.
Right.
Yeah. That's been done a couple times, kind of.
Recently too. Yeah.
Never saw that. I don't know how that was.
The new one?
Oh no, I did. I did see it.
Yeah, that's about
That's
the
all
right. Yeah, I was gonna say that's about the right reaction.
all right.
Like I didn't see it. Oh wait, I did.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go through back to 1976, and I'm gonna go through the King adaptations for you, and we're gonna try to find a year that may come close to this.
The goat.
I'm gonna skip over
Goat year.
some of the he did some episodes of the Twilight Zone back in '86.
No,
I'm not gonna do that. There's episode of the X-Files at some point. I'm gonna skip over that. I think
fine.
too. All right, so 76 is just Carrie.
Okay.
So unless you think Carrie's like the greatest movie of all time, I would say
It is not.
Yeah. Then 79 is Salem's Lot. 80 is just The Shining. So now we're getting 82 is just Creepshow. Now we're getting into the years with multiple.
80's the best right now.
80,
The Shining. I mean, like that's
you've got it over Creepshow.
Well, no, I like Creepshow better.
Okay.
But as far as like a King year, The Shining would be the
gotcha.
because I don't think of Creepshow as just a King thing. It's Romero and King. It's the two.
Right.
So
now, as far as I'm gonna, I pulled this off of some fine folks on Reddit. They put this together, so I think these should all be accurate. But if not, 83 is the first time we get multiple movies. Cujo, The Dead Zone, and Christine. What do you think of that year? That's a solid year, right?
I like all 3 of those movies. I like all 3 of those movies. I don't love
Cujo's my least favorite. I don't like
of the 3. Cujo's my least favorite.
I can't.
I have a hard time with dogs, with the animals.
I think I've admitted this. I made it through the first 50 pages of that book and
It's
had to set
hard.
it down. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. The second they go to POV on the dog, I can't.
What's your favorite of that batch?
Christine.
Mine's Christine too.
Yeah.
The Dead Zone has taken on. It always has.
I do like that Dead Zone though.
Yeah, I do too.
We did that for the show. I think we did all 3 of these movies on the same episode. I think
We probably did. Yep.
Yep. I do like that Dead Zone quite a bit. It does kind of truncate that story as much as
I like the book better. That is one.
The
where
book is way better.
I like that book a lot.
I
actually.
think like that the movie version is at least a very noble effort to
yes,
conquer that book.
and it's relevant now, but it's always been relevant.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Sheen is really good, and Walken's really good. Like those two
Yes.
are very, very good. Yeah,
I'm still saying Christine. Christine's a blast.
that this year is now the best right now.
84. We've got two. We've got Firestarter and Children of the Corn.
Nah,
I don't like either of those
Nope.
movies. Actually,
Nope.
I don't like any version. The book's decent. I don't like either version of Firestarter. The Zac Efron.
I don't like.
version.
No, I didn't see the Efron one. Carpenter did the score of that, right?
Did he do the score of that?
Carpenter did the score for that.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I know he did the score for a recent movie they didn't use.
Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah, they should have. I didn't like that movie. They should have used the Carpenter score. 85. We have Cat's Eye and Silver Bullet.
Fun year.
Fun year.
Not as good as
83.
you're right.
Yeah.
Fun year though.
86 is a wild year. So
boy.
he did a bunch of Twilight Zone, but we're not
Sure.
we're gonna throw that out. Then Maximum Overdrive and Stand By Me. What a 1-2 punch. I'm gonna say 83 is better.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. I like both those movies too.
For
very different
yes,
reasons.
very
Like,
different
you cannot
reasons.
get like if you want a year that shows you like the extremes of Stephen King, like
You like Stand By Me? You're a Stand By Me guy?
it's a good movie.
All right, is that your favorite Reiner movie?
No.
Reiner movie?
No.
What is?
Yeah,
Spinal Tap?
Yeah, Spinal Tap. It is.
We did Misery on the podcast a long
Misery's
time
great.
ago.
I like Stand By Me better than that. I like When Harry Met Sally too.
Mm.
Spinal Tap's my favorite Reiner movie though.
Okay.
That's without question.
Okay.
Misery might be 2.
When we watched Misery, I was kind of blown away by
It's
how much
so
I loved it. And I think a lot of it comes down to
So
James
good.
Caan and Kathy Bates.
They're
are
so good.
Like, I kind of think those are two all-time great horror performances that actually don't get talked about enough in horror circles.
That's like a 2-person play, like that
Yes.
movie, essentially.
Yes.
It's so good. God, Stand By Me is pretty good too, though.
It's been a long time since I've seen Stand By Me.
It's a good
that's
movie.
why.
But I think Spinal Tap for me is Reiner's.
87. I'm going to throw out Tales from the Dark Side. We got two more. Creepshow 2. Okay. And The Running Man. Oh, I got to watch that new Running Man movie. I think it's out now.
Came out this year too.
Yeah.
You missed that one on the list of King stuff for 2025.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was
That's the one I
think it was
haven't
well
seen.
received. I'm pretty sure.
That's the one I haven't seen. That's Edgar Wright, too. I will watch it at some point.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It's still 83 for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Creepshow 2, okay.
I like The Raft. I like the Raft.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Hitchhiker guy too. He's cool.
The Running Man,
It doesn't. It's fun.
it's fun.
It's early Arnold.
So we're getting into, okay, so 89 just won Pet Cemetery.
It's good. I still think 83 is the better.
Me too. 1990. Okay, this is going to be, I was going to say, Graveyard Shift, It, the miniseries, and
Okay.
Misery.
This is it.
You've got this over 83.
Graveyard Shift is not good. I mean, it's bottom barrel King stuff.
Okay.
But I still think that the It miniseries is still pretty good.
So It miniseries,
And I think Misery is one of the best King movies ever.
so that raises it over. So basically what
Because
you're saying
quite
is,
frankly, like Dead Zone is great. No, Dead Zone is good. But no adaptation is going to live up to the book for me on Dead Zone. Cujo is what Cujo is. So for me, this one.
and Christina's probably, and so
Christine's the best of those three.
I've still got 83, but I will say this: Christina's like, I would say mid-tier Carpenter, mid to upper tier.
Mid to upper, yeah.
So there is
the
that.
score makes Christine work a lot.
Yeah, I think you're a bigger. I agree with you on Misery. You're a bigger fan of the It miniseries than I am.
I have a soft spot for it.
Yeah,
yes.
so that's probably I've still got 83.
And Misery's so damn good.
Yes,
Like, Misery blows Christine out of the water in terms of like
that's fair. Yeah,
movie wise. Like when I think of like what is a Stone Cold classic? Misery's.
if we're going by best movie of those 2 years, it's Misery. But
the aggregate for you
I
is
think
more,
I like
sure,
Dead Zone and
sure.
Christine
Okay.
better.
I think me liking the It miniseries kind of pushes it.
Yeah. All right, so we're in 91. Sometimes they come back. Golden Years.
Oh, God.
All right, we'll just skip over this year. 92 is just Sleepwalkers.
This is where we're getting into some rough stuff.
No, the 90s are tough. 93, The Dark Half, The Tommyknockers, and Needful Things. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. I kind of like Needful Things.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Tommyknockers is bad.
The book's not very good, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Dark Half is okay. It's a Romero movie.
Dark Half's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, ready to move on to 94. So you've still got 90. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Stand TV miniseries, Gary Sinise.
Mm-hmm.
The Shawshank Redemption. I'm not as big of a Shawshank guy as a lot of people.
You don't think it's the greatest film ever made?
No. Remember, that was the thing for a while, and then The Dark Knight became the greatest film ever made. I don't know what is now. What's the greatest film ever made now?
I can look it up.
It was the IMDb ratings, right?
Yeah. Shawshank was up there for like 15 years.
Yeah, it was Shawshank, and then finally, The Dark Knight took it over.
Shawshank's back, number one.
The number one?
IMDb.
What's number two?
The Godfather.
Okay. So Dark Knight has fallen.
3.
Okay. What's the most recent movie on that list?
Ooh, I like
sidetracked.
that. That's fun. Number 4, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Not even my favorite Lord of the Rings. I'm a Two Towers guy.
Inception is 2010, so
Okay.
that's number 9.
Okay.
Inception,
Okay.
top 10.
All right.
Man,
So
look at Nolan. Oh, number 15, Interstellar.
Nolan's, yeah. He's big amongst the IMDb folk. So do you have 94, The Stand and Shawshank, over 1990?
No.
Yeah, I don't have it over 83 either.
Nope.
95, The Mangler, which we have done on this podcast, Dolores Claiborne, and The Langoliers, the TV.
Oh,
That's Dolores Claiborne is so different.
It's not a bad movie.
Right. Is that Kathy Bates as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Langoliers is awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like bad. No. We're still-
96 is just Thinner, which I think was a TV movie. I can't remember.
It was theatrical.
Was it theatrical?
Pretty sure.
I kind of liked. There are two books from the 90s that I kind of liked with King. It's Thinner, and I'm a big Insomnia guy. I liked Insomnia a lot.
Yeah. You might be a Bachman guy.
Yeah, it might be.
Thinner's a Bachman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have Night Flyer in 97, an episode of Outer Limits, and we're not counting that. 98 is just Apt Pupil. You big Apt Pupil fan?
No.
Me neither.
It's kind of a gross book, actually.
Yeah, I don't like
Or
that.
story.
I don't like that story. 99, Storm of the Century and The Green Mile.
I like the Rema.
I do like The Green Mile, yeah.
Storm of the Century, I don't remember much of anything. I think it was pretty typical late 90s Stephen King TV fare.
We are in the dregs of King because
This is bad. Yeah,
2000
this is bad.
is just trucks.
Jesus.
I only remember I've never actually seen this. I may have seen bits of it on like the Sci-Fi Network, but the trucks is like a skeleton driving like a semi truck is the cover of it. 2001, Hearts in Atlantis.
No, I never saw it. Yeah, never watched it.
2002, Rose Red, which is a TV movie.
Okay.
The Dead Zone, which I think is the series, is what they're
Yeah.
talking about. And then there was a Carrie television movie.
I've seen. Yeah, no. Still 90 for me.
2003. Well, we did that. No, we didn't. We did not 2003. Dreamcatcher. And The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer, which is a television movie.
It's a spin-off of the previous one, the Rose Red.
Yeah, I mean, I love Dreamcatcher, the Duddits. But
no.
2004, Secret Window, Kingdom Hospital, Salem's Lot, Riding the Bullet. Wow, 4 King works there. I'm going to say this. I've heard fun things about Kingdom Hospital. I don't know if it's good. I'm going to say this. I like Secret Window.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I don't remember enough of it now to say like, oh, I like it. But I remember going like, oh, it's kind of fun.
Anything else to say about those?
No.
2001? Desperation in 2006, Nightmares and Dreamscapes also in 2006.
No. No, I was skipping out on King at this point.
2007 is where I started to get back in, though, with the movie 1408.
Yeah.
I like 1408.
Solid. Yeah.
And then The Mist.
Oh.
I kind of think this is a solid year.
Solid year. We're on the rebound. Still, for me, not quite. I'm still stuck in 90. It was 90, right?
You're 90. I'm 83.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. The Mist might be my favorite so far.
Overall?
Mm-hmm. I think I like it better than Misery. And I think I like it better than The Shining, too. I really love The Mist.
That's tough. It's up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my top 5 for sure.
2009 is Dolan's Cadillac. 2010 is Haven, a TV series.
Watch the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing. What do you think of Haven?
It's a sci-fi original.
Those can be.
It starts off pretty strong actually.
Yeah.
And then we devolve into silliness. But
2011 Bag of Bones. 2012 Mercy. I'm just gonna go through these.
Yeah.
2013 Under the Dome, which I think I watched.
I never saw that one.
Half
That was
of the
another
first
sci-fi
season.
show.
Yeah. 2013 Carrie, the remake. All right.
Saw it.
We've got a 2014 A Good Marriage, Mercy, and Big Driver. Not familiar with any of those, I don't think. 2015 11/22/63, which I think is the James Franco.
It's pretty good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hulu show, right?
It's pretty good.
2016 is Just Sell, the John Cusack.
Oh,
is Sam Jackson in that too?
Yes, he is.
That is a 1408 reunion. 1408 is the better of the two.
Yes.
Two collaborations
Yes, it
between
is. No
those two
question.
fine gentlemen. 2017. Okay,
We're getting into better stuff now, I feel like.
this is weird. Oh wow, there is so much King this year. My Pretty Pony, I have not seen. The Mist TV series, which I think was on like Spike.
Yeah.
I didn't
Never
watch
did
that. The Dark Tower movie. Mr. Mercedes, the TV series, which is actually really good.
I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah.
I can't remember what streaming service that ended up being on. The first Chapter 1.
Okay. Like that movie.
Gerald's Game in 1922. So this makes a decent run in the back half.
It's a nice mix
Yeah.
of like and like, oh, okay. 1922 is pretty good, actually.
I think
Underrated.
Gerald's Game is fantastic.
Gerald's Game's really good. It Chapter 1's like I rewatched it last night.
Did you?
It holds up, man. Like, yeah, it skims out on certain things of the book, but like, have you read that book? Holy shit! Like, I don't know what you want. Like,
Chapter 1 is very good.
so
So here's what I'll say. From my perspective, this is tough because like I haven't seen a couple of them. The Mist I just skipped out on that TV show. I don't even remember that. I may have watched an episode. The Dark Tower is so bad.
I feel like the bad stuff for
Yeah.
me that happens this year is enough to drag it down to just like to not make it the
And
top
do
year.
you like? And I guess the other question is, do you like the miniseries better than Chapter 1?
No, Chapter 1's better.
Okay,
But
Misery is better.
Misery, but again, those are like nice side by side comparisons.
Yeah.
Like, Misery and Gerald's Game are similar King type stuff, like in the same kind of realm for him.
Right.
And then it's a 1-for-1. But the other crap that comes out that year
It's so bad.
is bad enough to drag
Yeah.
down that year. We're judging years, not individual.
So you're going by like one player is shooting like 100%, and the other one player is shooting like 50.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is tough.
We're judging the year, not the movies.
I'm actually.
That's hard.
I'm still gonna go 83, and I think it's just because I have such a soft spot for Christine.
And I think part of it's the soft spot for the miniseries for me too, the It one.
God, this is tough though because I might need to revisit Gerald's Game. All right, I'm gonna go 83 still, but 2017 is up there with 90.
Very good. Yes.
Castle Rock is the only thing in 2018. Weirdly
What a
enough,
weird show.
weird show. Weirdly enough, the show we're about to finally talk about reminds me a lot of Castle Rock in some ways. Very similar. 2019 had a bunch. Pet Cemetery, In the Tall Grass, It Chapter 2, Doctor Sleep. Okay, so
Oh man.
Pet
Pet Sematary
Sematary.
is flawed, a very flawed adaptation, but not a bad movie.
Pet Sematary.
Yeah,
I don't think it's bad either.
it's not bad, but it's not a great adaptation.
No.
In the Tall Grass is pretty cool, actually.
Okay, I watched that.
It's not great
when it came out.
but it's pretty cool.
Remember a lot of it.
It Chapter 2 is the best on-screen adaptation of the adult portion of that book,
Yeah,
and probably the best we'll ever get,
yeah.
which is fine.
We were in agreement when that came out. I think
I was cool with it.
my feelings are the same as they were then.
I'm good.
I had the proper expectations for that chapter.
It worked out just fine.
I do agree that
Performances were good.
I kind of think the movies would work better if you could have just made one movie where you jump back and forth. I think that's a strength of the book. But they
There's
split
a
it into two.
cutout there where he does that.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay, that might work better for me.
And
then Doctor Sleep.
Oh man,
Doctor Sleep.
it's this year. It's the year. This is it. This is the winner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you like Doctor Sleep that much.
Yes,
Okay.
and I like
In the
I
Tall
like
Grass.
it Chapter 2 enough, and I like In the Tall Grass enough.
Okay. And then Pet Sematary is not bad.
I like it enough.
Yep.
But Doctor Sleep just goes, okay, we're good. It kind of bumps the year up enough to. Yes.
I'm gonna go 83
Okay.
because I'm not. In the Tall Grass isn't as fresh in my memory.
Sure.
I'm so mixed. I'm still going
They're all solid. All three of those first ones are solid.
2020 is The Outsider.
Doctor Sleep is like an all timer, dude.
I kind of. What did I say was my favorite? I think I might go Doctor Sleep and then The Mist, but it's like 1A, 1B.
Is Doctor Sleep not one of the best movies you've ever seen? Honest to God. Like I'm not saying your favorite, but like in the of the last decade of film, is that not one of the ones you're like? That's one of the best
is my.
movies?
So that's 2019. I think when we went, I think we may have gone through. We haven't gone. We went through the decades. I don't know. Did we do the tens? We may. I can't even remember. It might be my favorite horror movie from that decade.
It's so good.
Yeah, I think it came down. It might be.
Yeah. Anyway,
I can't
sorry.
remember if I had that or Get Out.
I can't say enough about that goddamn movie. It's so good.
2020 is The Outsider, the HBO
Yep.
series,
Yep.
which was I think quite good,
Mm-hmm.
and then The Stand, which was quite not good.
What a bummer for that too.
The Stand
right?
has not.
I don't think it's
that's
built,
a tough. That's
it's
a
not
tough
built
pick,
for.
right?
Yeah.
I've still got mine. I think you've got yours. 2021 is Lacey's Story, Chapel Way. Lacey's Story is one of, if not my favorite King books. I love it. It's a very sweet romantic story, basically about his wife and his life, his marriage. Chapel Way I've not seen.
Okay.
2022, Firestarter and Mr. Harrigan's Phone. Nope. 2023 is just The Boogeyman. 2024 is Salem's Lot, the Gary Dauberman, James Wan produced movie that came out. I think it was a Max original.
I forgot that was a thing.
Not great, but not like the worst.
I think I'm done with them doing Salem's Lot. I think I'm good on that.
Me too.
I
Do
don't
you
know
like the original?
what
we kind
more
of
do we
skimmed
need to-
over it.
I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah.
I remember I think the thing is there's one scene in that first Salem's Lot movie that like is so effective. I think that it makes people think of the movie retroactively or nostalgically higher than it actually is, and it's the creepy kid tapping on the window.
Yeah.
But that movie's so indelible for people that grew up around that time when the film came out that like they kind of bumped that movie higher than it probably should be. So
I guess we should finally talk about It Welcome to Derry. We've got about 20 minutes left of the episode. No, we'll give it the time. Honestly, it's been so I'll say this, it has been a bit since I watched it. I'm going to lean on you a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
I want to know your thoughts on it. And honestly, I think by this point I was more interested. I'm not more interested in doing that, but I was interested in talking about King adaptations as a whole as we get into this, because I think this has a lot in common with King, but I think even the strengths and weaknesses for me have a lot in common with Stephen King's strengths and weaknesses, and even the strengths and weaknesses of the original story. I am very curious. We have not talked about this much in person. I'm very curious what you thought of the show, and you binged it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We did not watch. It was pretty much Oh, I'm sorry. It was pretty much all out when we started the show. I think it was one episode shy, but like we did binge it in terms of like I didn't watch it in like 2 days, but
Right.
like, we watched it like over the course of a couple of weeks. We knocked it out.
You weren't week to week.
No,
Right.
no. Hey, look, it's messy. It's a messy show. It's probably trying to do way more than it should be. It's probably trying to say, it's not even trying to say more than it should. It's trying to do a lot, and it's messy for that. So it's by no means a perfect, 8-episode show?
Yes.
8? It's 8, right?
Yeah.
It's by no means a perfect 8-episode show. It's definitely, this could have been 6, and we could have shaved one of these kind of extraneous plot lines. There's a cool spider dangling behind your head. I just want to let you know.
I think we saw him.
Oh, did he come down before?
I think he came down
He
last
likes to visit
episode.
while we're talking. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, we're
spider.
talking about it tonight. Yeah.
We'll call him Pennywise.
How
There you
close is he? I guess I can't see him.
go. He's far enough. You're
Okay.
good. He's going back up. See you, buddy.
I'm not freaked out by spiders.
I don't kill spiders in the basement.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is their domain.
Mhm.
As long as they don't bite me. So it's a messy show. We've got plot lines all over the place. There's just stuff happening everywhere, every which way. But I'll say this. I was feeling a little bit of that messiness giving me some fatigue going into like episode 4. I was like, okay, this is a lot. What are we doing? Like, there's some cool scenes and sequences and stuff, and that's fun. But like, what are we doing? I thought I knew what the show was going into it, and then episode 1 happened, and there's some changes that happen over going into episode 2, and I went, okay, cool. And then a couple of 2 or 3 more episodes go by, and I'm like, okay, what are we doing again? What is the point of, what is the purpose? And then as soon as Bill Skarsgård shows up, I go, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man. As soon as he pops up, and he's having the goddamn time of his life in this show.
He's a producer too, if I recall.
Yes, but he's having so much fun.
Very much. He's enjoying himself playing this
He's
character.
probably more fun in this than he was in the movies. He's able to really cut loose.
It's almost a Robert Englund-esque evolution.
Dude, that is perfect.
Where
he's fully embracing.
If we get to season 3, he's probably going to have too much fun playing this character. But that's kind of the fun in watching it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
This is like Dream Warriors.
Yes.
England. Like this is like the sweet spot for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, if we go further, we might be in trouble. But look, overall, I had fun with the show. Am I going to tune back in for season 2? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think that I like the first movie and the second movie enough, and that universe enough, and the Skarsgård performance enough, and the Derry kind of setup and the lore and stuff enough in the movie universe to where I was invested enough in this to kind of keep moving forward. Do I think there's some silly BS in this show that kind of like give me the ick a little bit? Yeah, for sure. Do I understand why it was incorporated? Yeah, I do. I think it's unfortunately a byproduct of, again, a streaming service saying, we want you to produce this many hours of this.
Yeah.
And you have to figure out a way to make that happen.
You got to produce 8 episodes so people can subscribe for 2 months.
And do I think this show works better as a 6-episode series or even a 4? No, probably like a 6-episode thing. So is it flawed? Yes. Do I think it's a lot of fun and did I have a good time with it? Yeah, I did. And again, I'm able to separate my feelings on King's novel from this version of it enough to not have it bother me.
Okay.
Like from a purist or whatever you want to call it standpoint. King's novel's a fucking mess too. So in its own way.
And that's I think that's the fun in that novel. I think like that's
books are different than
yes.
shows and movies.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So the fun of the novel is sometimes how messy it is.
Getting lost in his cocaine
insanity.
Yeah.
This show feels a little like that at moments.
I think it does capture it. I think it may even capture it better than the movies.
So maybe that's not, I don't think it's by design. I don't think that's by choice. I think that's by necessity because they had to fill. But so maybe looking back, it kind of works in that way because we do get some nutty stuff. Again, doesn't make for the best TV in the world, but it's a fun show. I had a good time with it. I'll be tuning back in again when they do season 2. I think the performances are strong enough. I think there's some nice twists and turns. There are a couple of performances in particular, including Skarsgård, that like keep me hooked. There's a spin-off of this show that I would watch in a heartbeat.
Okay.
It would probably not turn out to be that good anyway, but I'd still watch it because I like the character enough to where I'm like, let's go. I'll follow this character wherever.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think you know.
Yeah.
So overall, I liked it. I think it's worth a watch. I think if you like the first 2 It movies, the Muschietti movies, I think that you should check this out. I think you'll be into it. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's perfect. I thought it was a nice, solid 8 hours of TV, and I'm not mad I've spent my time watching it. There you go. Kind of a lame review, but it is.
We'll get deeper here in a second. I will give my basic non-spoiler Terry thoughts. Well, there might be a little bit of spoilers, I guess. If I were going to rate this out of 10, I'd probably go 6.5, 7.
Okay. Yeah.
I liked it. I don't think I was ever really bored. And I think that's part of you're right. It has too much going on. I think it's overstuffed, but I would prefer if a movie or a show is not going to be great, I would prefer it to not be, I would prefer it to have stuff happening. And I think the issue I have with some modern horror is they mistake stuff not happening for atmosphere. When really you're just going like, hey, can something fucking happen in the plot?
Sure.
So I would prefer. I like when things happen in my story.
This one has stuff happening.
It has a lot of stuff happening.
Sometimes
stuff that it's tough to look back on a month after I watch it and just go like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Yes.
I'll say this too, and I think I've said this probably many times. Horror works best for me in movie form it works better for me in the movies than TV.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
I'm not saying it doesn't work in television. There are examples of it. If it works in television, though, mainly for me, it's been anthology stuff like.
So it's kind of mini movies anyway.
That's what I mean. Tales from the Crypt, some of the Creepshow stuff. What's it? Twilight Zone gets kind of horror-y.
With your horror, you like to get in, experience, and get out.
It's similar to horror books in some ways, where I've always kind of understood the argument that horror works better in short story form, or shorter stories, even novellas. Then I think King is a big exception to that a lot of the time because, I mean, it is a tome and it works really well for me. A lot of King books do, but there
are long stretches of that novel where it's not very scary,
and a lot of King works. Part of the fun is listening to King weave a yarn, like listening to him, or like not listening, but reading what's going on in his brain at the time.
Which is sometimes a scary place.
Yes, absolutely. So I don't think that necessarily translates to movies or TV a lot of the time, and that's what's tough. This show, the ending of the first episode made me sit up in my seat and go, because I actually did not keep. As I gotten older, I've fallen out of keeping up with spoilers anyway.
Yeah, same, yeah.
This I did not follow closely. I just kind of went, oh, there's an It movie, that's right, or It show coming out on HBO Max. I should watch that. And then
I saw the trailer and I remember thinking like, okay, this is kind of, we're doing like a 60s version of what the story we've seen.
Right.
It's kind of like, okay, like, yeah.
That the last 5 to 10 minutes of that first episode made me sit up and go, whoa. This is going to sound weird. I'm not sure how to put this, but I was happy to see a piece of art or movies put kids in real danger again. And you can take that
Yes, I agree.
as a shot at a certain very big property that is recently wrapping up its run. And I'm not spoiling anything there because I'm talking about the first 4 seasons at this point.
Did you finish that show?
Not yet. I still have 20 minutes left. I still have about 15 more endings left.
That you telling me that via text, that you still have 20 minutes left, and you've had it left for the last week.
I like Stranger Things. I want to put that out there. I do.
But that tells me everything I need to know about this last episode or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm trying to veer away from spoilers. I kind of feel like at this point,
it's been spoiled for me. I haven't even started the season.
Plot armor is a criticism of that show going back to seasons 3, seasons 2, season 4. It was nice to feel that again at the end of episode 1 of the show where I went, whoa, this is what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Like, these kids could die at any moment in the show. Yeah. It's not going to mess around.
Kids die in the show.
Yes. A group of I thought it was very clever the way it set it up too.
You immediately like and that's I'll give the kids credit. Their performances are strong enough to where I buy in. This is our crew.
I thought this, and it mirrors the first It so well, in the fact that you're like, oh, here, this
it was like from a creative standpoint. I was like, okay, we're doing this again. That's fine, I guess. Like, I like the It, I like Derry, and I like the Pennywise thing and the whole lore enough to buy into just doing this again in the 60s. That's fine. Like, that's cool.
Right.
The first book was what, in the 60s, right? Or 50s?
Well, in the 50s, yeah.
50s. So, like, this is
50s
fine.
and then 80s,
like,
yeah.
It's all good. But I was like, okay, creatively, this is kind of bankrupt, but that's fine. Like, we'll have a good time with these kids. And I was like, oh, my God, okay. Sweet.
Yes, I thought I
was bought in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gave me, weirdly enough, the first few episodes of the show actually gave me hope, because I thought it was a prequel done well in the sense. It gave me hope for Crystal Lake, because it's the same. Brad Caleb worked on this, was a heavy influence in it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, beyond that, so weirdly enough, it's funny. I actually thought the show got a shot in the arm in some ways when Pennywise showed up. Pennywise proper.
Because for me, it was dragging a little bit at that point.
But I actually think I liked the first half of the season better. I liked seeing it take on these different forms.
I do too, but I was missing him.
You were ready for him.
I'll be honest. I was ready.
It's tough. But the show, that's kind of the show in a nutshell, is where like stuff worked for me, stuff didn't, but I end up being mixed positive about it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
But I don't want to say too much in the non-spoiler, but by the time Pennywise takes the stage.
Yeah. My favorite episode, I think, is all right, let's just get into spoilers.
All right. When Pennywise shows up, the best sequence in this show is Skarsgård. Are we full spoilers now?
Yeah, we're full spoilers. We're going to go character by character here in a second.
On the stage at the school, puppeteering the principal.
That is really good.
Ripping his head off by fingering his eyeballs like a bowling ball. Booting it into the audience. And then dancing and singing. It's fucking awesome.
My favorite episode of this show is probably the siege on the house on Neibolt Street.
It's really also awesome.
I really loved that episode. Yeah. I thought that was really cool.
That's very Halloran centric.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
We'll do kids first. We'll get to Halloran in a second. Let's roll through these kids though.
Let's do it.
We're talking about the kids that carry us through the show, not the kids that die.
Which are all strong performances.
Yes,
they do their job.
Yep. I like the kids. Lily Bainbridge is our first. She's kind of our anchor. Her father,
yes,
the one that died with the pickles.
Pickle factory. The pickle monster's awesome. He's sweet.
I'm just gonna give because, like I said, I'm kind of fuzzy on some of the details of the show, but she stayed in the mental hospital for like a weekend, right? Am I like, what is the passage of time here? Like, what they basically like sent her away.
It's like a quarter of an episode. It's hilarious. She just checks in for a couple days and just
they're like, you're fine. Madeline Stowe's like, oh, you're a sweet kid.
Good.
Yeah.
Madeline Stowe.
All right, what did you think of Lily? I actually don't have a ton to say about her. She's fine.
The weird thing about Lily, so she's fine. All the kids are good. all the kids. I don't like to shit on kid performances anyway, but
No, but they're good.
she's good.
Yeah.
All of them are good.
They're the kind of performances I like. I think you like where they're natural. They're not like great, like.
But they feel real.
Yes.
Yeah. The weird thing about Lily though is like she feels like she kind of just. She feels like our lead, right? After the slaughter of the first episode, she feels like our lead.
Yeah.
There's other kids that are important, like little Richie and Will and like other important characters, but she feels kind of like our tether. Mm-hmm. And then like the last like 3 episodes, she just kind of like disappears.
I think this is an issue with the show.
It's a weird one. They almost forget that she's part
I don't
of the
think
show.
It chooses a protagonist necessarily. I think it jumps around so much. There are multiple protagonists, and I'm kind of with you. I think
you never fully bond with anybody though. That's the problem. There's a
'cause
couple characters I cling to.
There's a couple. Yeah, there's like characters
personally.
I like. Actually, I think I like all of the characters in their own ways.
But I'd like to have like this is why it gets complained about so often with fandoms in certain things. But like this is why you want an audience surrogate a little bit.
Absolutely,
because we have nothing like that in this show. It's either characters that might be more relatable,
yeah,
but we just don't get to spend enough time with them, or characters who aren't terribly relatable that we spend a lot of time. Like there's no.
For some reason, the first X-Men popped into my head because that was a big criticism of Wolverine at the time. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, that he was the Han Solo of that. But you need a Han Solo, and like Wolverine, Hugh Jackman is like I think the logical choice to me in a lot of ways because he's most recognizable. But I'm with you. You need a Han Solo sometimes into these big worlds. I guess the It movies didn't, like the It book and It movies didn't have that.
No, I disagree. I think that the with the It movies and the It book, the characters that are in them, the 7 characters, right? The main, or the 6, I guess, because Stan is kind of Stan just kind of dies. I think those characters are so distinct and so well crafted that you like any personality can find one of those characters to kind of be there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like there is no one kind of character like bringing you in the universe, but like I think that those characters are so different from each other that anybody reading that book can say that's my
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Right? So like for me it was Mike. Like Mike was always my guy in that book.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was like that's the character I'm reading this through Mike. Whereas I think somebody could read it and go like, "Oh, I'm Bill. Bill is my guy." Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was a Bill guy.
Exactly. Like we all have somebody like we like all the characters, but like there's somebody that you kind of connect with. That is your main character in the book. That is your connection to the universe. With this show, that doesn't happen.
I don't necessarily have that either. Thinking back on it,
right? Like
they're characters I like, but you're right. I don't latch on to any of them.
No one feels like our kind of
even the adults is who I'm thinking of too.
Leroy, no, like Leroy. I like Leroy, but I don't feel terribly connected to him. Halloran's I love, but like he's so weird and kind of his own thing. I can't really kind of relate.
He's not an audience surrogate, like by design.
There's no possible way. So like even the characters that kind of could be audience surrogates, like we either don't spend enough time with them.
That's the thing, yeah.
Or it's not. There really is no audience surrogate.
It's a bit of an unfocused show. Yeah. Oh, so Lily is she Beverly's mom?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I guess she could be. We don't really establish that one way or the other.
All right.
Right? We don't officially confirm that she is Lily's.
It could be.
She could be.
Yeah.
We see Bev's mom die at the end of the season. We see her kill herself in the asylum. We know that Madeline Stowe is the old lady in the, at the end there.
Yes.
But we don't know that Lily is or is not. I don't know.
Anything else to say about Lily before?
No, she's,
Ronnie, Veronica Grogan. She works at the movie theater with her dad, who's the one that's wrongfully accused of the slaughter of those kids.
She's also very good. I'm not going to keep saying that. All the kids are good.
Yeah.
She's underwritten. To be honest with you,
I think so too. She does a lot of
my dad.
That's
like,
why are you?
That's the whole.
Why don't you understand? Why are you?
That's
saying
her
that?
whole.
Yeah.
So for me, she felt a little bit undercooked.
She has, I think, my favorite horror part, which is the second episode where she sees the kind of the hallucination under her bed of the. Oh, how do I put that?
Oh my God, that one's good.
That one's good.
Her mother giving birth to her, or whatever.
Giving birth to her and saying like, "You kill me, you rip me apart."
That's so good.
That disturbed me, and then the pickle stuff actually was okay, but the CG and the pickle stuff is a little wonky. CG is an issue throughout the show. I don't want to touch on it too much.
The CG in the movies wasn't great all the time. So.
Yeah, I think
it kind of works if you think about it as like his illusions aren't.
That's the thing.
Perfect.
Is like I think he's going for it. I do think this, and it's not really the CG in the cemetery chase as much as the way it's shot.
It's
I think
like
a lot of it.
fog everywhere.
It's fog. It looks like a Goosebumps chase. That's the part where I went, oh, the effects or whatever you want to call it
wasn't done.
It looks like shit. It just looks bad.
Yeah. I get it. No, that pregnancy thing is creepy.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
I think that's one. I think that's my best horror.
That was good.
Moment
I like that sequence. Yeah.
She's
fine, but her character's undercooked.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's got a thing for Will.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a sweet little
yeah.
Romance or whatever. I just
she
wish she had more to do than just yell about her dad.
Yeah, where does she leave off? She leaves. She
leaves the town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they go to Canada.
And she yeah, I don't know if she ever gets back. Well, you want to move on to Will? Let's
sure.
move on to Will. Will, we don't know. Will is kind of a tragic story.
Well, he burns alive as an adult.
Yes,
according to the film.
This is what's so tough about the show is like
we know some of the fates. Yeah,
we know the fates. So it's such a bummer for Will. Like I hope Veronica doesn't come back because
and become the wife that who also burns alive. Yeah, I agreed. He's a sweet kid. I like the actor. He's one of those child actors like really felt natural to me. Like I was watching him and like he feels real and genuine, and I like this kid. Like I like the way he. And
I like the relationship with Leroy because it actually goes some dark places.
It does, but it kind of bounces back and kind of like they it's a nice. You're right. Like it's not afraid to get there. Like that time of in history, like he'd smack the shit out of his kid. Like let's be honest.
And
like,
that's a king trope. Abuse is a king trope.
Sure. Mm-hmm. But he's not absolved of that. Like Leroy isn't. But he also is able to kind of make amends for that. And like I like that. I like that whole thing. Of the kid actors, I think Will's one of my favorites.
I would say he's my favorite.
He's probably my.
I like Will and Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie's good too. Yeah.
Are you a Richie guy?
I like Richie a lot.
Do you like Richie? All right, let's move on to Richie then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Richie's the band kid.
I love him so much.
I kind of thought you would have like an attachment to Richie.
He's my dude, man.
I like Richie.
I love a good smartass. And he's so sweet. And
he's
his hair
nerd,
is so
right?
perfect.
Yeah.
That kid melted my heart, man. As soon as he showed up on screen, I'm like, this kid, I like him.
He's got a crush on Marge.
Who I also like a bit. I like her conflict in terms of like her trying to battle between being like the cool girl, which she's never gonna be, right? Like they pretty much like she wants to be, but I like that whole thing. But I liked Rich. Like he was kind of. There's such a sweet. Again, there's like a little bit of a stiffness to his performance,
but yeah, that works.
But I like that. And he's so sweet, and he's so earnest, and he's just trying his best. And the romance thing between him and Marge feels a little bit when they go for Rich's death, which is very sad because the kid is so sweet. Mm-hmm. As a kid, so you're kind of like you don't. And he I like the fact that he doesn't die in some sort of violent, nasty. Because we've seen that now, right?
Yeah.
Like we've seen kids get torn in half. Like,
right.
I like that his is kind of quiet and sad and like a way that like normal people die, not being ripped apart by a clown. But like he dies of asphyxiation in the fire, right? Again, like he's kind of a goofy, silly character, and the romance feels a little bit half baked because again, we haven't spent an insane amount of time with either him or Marge.
Right. And what we see about Marge is a tough character. We'll get to her in a second.
But again, because she starts off as kind of like almost an antagonistic character.
Yep.
And then becomes kind of our lead.
Right.
More so than
I actually
Lily.
think it focuses too much on Marge. Yeah, in the second half.
They did. I don't think they can make their decision. I honestly, I feel like that felt like a weird pivot to me. That felt like we don't know either. We don't know what to do with Lily as our lead, like as our young lead.
Yeah.
Anymore, or we like the Marge character and we want to kind of push that writing wise. I don't know which one it was, but anyway. So
Richie, I'm with you.
I like Rich a lot.
Yeah.
We spend an enormous amount of time mourning Richie for a character we spent really not that much time with. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
But it's also very sweet.
I think Richie's big hero moment too, coming back in the finale, was my favorite.
It
part
rules.
of the finale. Yeah.
That felt very King too.
That
felt very Stephen King to me. Like that's something he would write.
And that kind of moment is always going to work for me.
It's a rah-rah. Like the middle finger to Pennywise as he runs by rules.
Yeah, it's great.
It rules.
Oh, that is very much a King. Like
felt very King.
rock and roll.
Hell yeah,
King's
fuck
vibe.
you.
Yeah.
Damn the man.
I will say this. How do I say this? Once again, I'm happy they killed the kid. But I am I'm happy that
it was very good. It worked well.
It had a sense of danger, of course, but my issues are going to pop up, and when we talk a little bit more about the adult characters, I have major issues with how the black spot was handled.
I was going to say, I find it a little bit discomforting that the one character who dies in the Black Spot Massacre, and there's a lot of people that die in the Black Spot. Like,
yes,
that's a brutal sequence, and it's very well shot. And I like the whole thing.
Technically, it's well done.
Very well done. The one character that we spend any time mourning is the white kid, the Mexican kid, or whatever.
Well, I mean, the
white kid.
Yeah,
let's just call him the white kid. And we spend zero time on anybody else. However, in a weird way, it kind of fits that.
I get that.
So it's weird.
We'll talk more
right?
about the black spot later.
Yeah.
Because Marge is another. Anyway, okay, so that's Richie. Marge is our last of our kids.
Yes.
I actually thought she was Pennywise for a couple episodes. I thought Pennywise was projecting himself somehow onto her. That was my theory.
She died when she cut her eyes out.
Yeah, the first 2 or 3 episodes.
The Maddie twist was good. I like that, by the way.
Which one?
The kid who dies in the first episode.
Yeah.
In the family car.
Oh yeah.
I liked him coming back in
Yeah.
episode 5.
Okay.
And then that ending where he spins around that pole.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
So
the reveal of Pennywise.
There is also a shot of her where it kind of looked like the deadlights were coming through her glasses.
Yes.
And I thought that's where I went.
Sign.
That was my yep.
I remember that scene because I was like, ooh, why are they shining like that? Yeah.
The bullying stuff, she's part of the Mean Girls clique a little bit, or she's trying to be. That kind of stuff is always going to work for me. That's another King staple. And it works for me here. She's an interesting character. I think it becomes too focused on her, especially in the Black Spot Fire. I think she becomes, in some ways, the most sympathetic character coming out of the Black Spot Fire, and that should not be what's going on there, in my opinion. But she's all right. Where does she end up? She
recognizes that Pennywise can either see the future.
She puts him in the cage too,
or knows the future or something. And she recognizes that, at some point, her kid is going to battle Pennywise, which is one of the big talking points of the show. Is this a sequel to the movies?
We should have mentioned that. Sure, this is Richie Tozer's mother.
We find this out
named
later.
after Richie.
Yes,
the kid,
which I thought was clever.
Yeah, I did too. I like that. What were you saying? Sorry.
Well, a big online debate I've seen is this show a prequel or a sequel or both?
I guess, we can talk about, I was going to save it until we talk about Pennywise.
We'll talk about Pennywise.
But you're right. I liked, because Danny and I, a friend of ours, were talking, and we were sitting there going, how are they going to explain, how are they going to lead into a second season? What's going to be the hook? And it was kind of right in front of my face the whole time. Well, Pennywise is kind of unmoored from time.
He's going to go further back.
Yeah. And, that's going to be, in a way, it is kind of,
it kind of rules. It's sweet, but
you know where it's going to end up, but there is the part of your brain that's
are they going to do something different with the?
Can he just in season 2? Is he going to knock everything off track?
Right. Yeah. Do we get another It movie out of this at some point? Who knows?
Yeah. All right. Anything else to say on Margie? You got?
I like the performance. She's really good.
Yes.
The actress. Yeah, she's probably the
She has one of the
strongest
gnarliest.
performance.
She's got the eyeball scene too.
Oh, I
right?
hate that. The slugs. Ugh. That freaked me out, dude.
That was.
I don't like
gnarly.
eyeball horror, so yeah.
Adults.
Yeah, Leroy.
Let's
right?
start with Leroy. Yeah.
Yeah, great performance. He's a tricky one because, like, again, we set up the fact that like his brain has been damaged to the point where he can't feel fear.
Yeah.
which
What
is
did you
why
think
he
of
was
that?
recruited.
It's kind of a goofy
They
comic
don't
book
do anything
thing.
with it.
Yeah,
at
they
all.
don't really do that.
It feels kind of weird and unearned and not like, what's the point? Why just make him a guy who's in the military, who's kind of stoic? That was weird to me.
There are a
They
couple
never
of leaps with
utilized
the. So I'll say this: I actually like the adult. I found the adult characters more interesting. Actually, this is the first time in an adaptation where I like the adult characters, spending time with them more.
Yeah.
But some of it is the goofiness. Like, it does feel very comic booky, but some of King's stuff does. That's why I forgive a little
Again,
bit.
some of the, yeah, yep.
I don't know if the fear. Weirdly enough, even like some of the Cold War, weaponizing it to that actually works for me better for whatever reason. Like, he can't feel fear thing. It's almost, I don't know, it's almost too soap opera-y for me. It's like a character getting amnesia.
They didn't do anything with it.
It feels more
so.
like a plot device rather than the Cold War stuff, which feels like something that would have come out of a movie from the 1950s.
I have no issue with Leroy as far as a performance or anything.
No, he's very good.
I think he's very good. He's probably our lead as far as the adults go.
I would say so, yeah.
I would say that's fair because everybody kind of revolves around his kind of nucleus.
Yeah.
He's good, and it's kind of sad when I watched chapter 1 last night, or the back half of chapter 1, I should say. I split it into 2 nights. It's a long movie, and seeing Leroy again in chapter 1, as an older man, is so sad because he's like kind of like. His wife's gone, and like his kid has died, and he's raising his grandson. He's kind of like a dick now. So it's interesting that kind of progression of, but it feels like a natural. It does feel like a natural evolution of where he would be, based on
I've always found his type of character very interesting, especially during the civil rights era and the struggle there. And he's very much a straight-laced figure. He's a military man, and then watching one of my favorite scenes in the entire show is actually where he and Charlotte and Helen are sitting around the kitchen table. They're having dinner together, and she is an activist, and Helen kind of a dick, and I mean that in a good way. And they're both kind of, you can tell they're kind of getting under his skin a little bit. And I really like the way those 3 actors played that. And I've always found that kind of interplay interesting between the characters. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Halloran are really good together. And him and Charlotte are really good together.
Yes. I maybe wish there was a little bit more between those 3 characters.
I agree.
Yeah.
That scene's very good. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. It's very good.
All right. I don't want Charlotte. You want to talk about Charlotte, the wife?
Badass. She rules.
She actually might be my second favorite character.
I think she is my second favorite character, purely from the fact that there's a performance in this show that's so good that I can't even like. She's amazing. She's a badass. She fights for her son. She fights for her husband. She fights for her race.
Yes.
She's not scared of shit. She's swinging at the end of the show. She rules. She rules.
She gets to the heart of what King and a lot of his works talk about, especially it, which is there's something rotten at the core of a lot of these pristine, beautiful
Small
American towns.
Yep.
There's always something at the core where there's this facade, and I actually love the way this movie. The show handles racism of the time, which is it's not the in-your-face South racism. It's that up north polite racism. And
they smile and wave,
yep.
But underneath they're like,
get out of here.
Yep.
You're an outsider.
Yep.
Or conform to our ways, you're an outsider.
Or there's almost a matter of like they don't even realize that they're racist.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because they're not outwardly blatantly racist, but like the second that they see like the black kid palling around with the white kids, they have this second thought of like, oh, I better keep an eye on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's what Get Out nailed.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. So
she's great,
and yeah, she's terrific at this show.
Great.
And I actually don't. We've said a lot of characters are underwritten. I actually don't think she is. I think she's pretty well fleshed out.
She's one of the ones that is. Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And I think one we're going to talk about a little bit is too Hank Grogan. This is Ronnie's father, the projectionist, wrongly accused of murder.
Another one that kind of like he doesn't get enough to do. The Grogan stuff is a little bit. I think the Grogan stuff is important, and I would not cut it because I think it does become such a linchpin for the multiple plots we have built around.
Yeah,
but the Grogan stuff becomes kind of a plot device and less a plot. Like it Grogan becomes kind of this thing that all these characters are orbiting around, and therefore he just kind of he's just there.
I also thought we were going to get something a little more with. I guess this would have been with Henry Bowers. This would have been his grandfather.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get a little bit more there, but it really just leads to the Black Spot massacre.
He leads that charge. Yeah.
All right, this is where I guess I should talk about some of the problems I have with the Black Spot massacre.
Yeah.
I think it's too well shot. I think it's too slick for something in the book that I think is very straightforward in its nastiness.
It is nasty.
It's just, and it's that's kind of the point of it is it comes out of nowhere, and it's really just about white people killing black people.
They don't like the fact that black people have a place where they can congregate.
Yes.
This
is more
you're hiding the hostage, or you're hiding the criminal and all that. Yeah.
And the thing is, he is accused of slaughtering kids in his movie theater. So I guess there is a little bit to say about mob justice here, if you want. But I guess the issue I have with it is the only person that really knows that he's not innocent or that he's innocent is in this point is Bowers, right?
Even Bowers doesn't know. So like, no one really knows. Like, I mean.
So there's
except for the kids that were in the theater.
But
so his own daughter would know because she saw the bat monster thing, and then Lily. That's it.
I think it softens the racism.
You kind of don't blame them for wanting to find this guy.
He's a kid. I mean, in their like he's not the worst suspect in the world for this.
Sure.
Like he was there.
He lied about where he was.
He lied about where he was. He was there, and he lies about where he was because
you don't love that this justifies a little bit them trying to find him. At the very least.
Like in the book, it's just straight up racism.
Yeah. And now lighting the place on fire is still like crazy shit.
But then like there's a shootout in this, and I'm sitting here going like it's all well shot. But I'm sitting there going like, is it too well shot? Like, should this just be a straight up? And then Pennywise is floating around, and he should be. But like I'm sitting here going like, this is too much for me. And it also like it happens halfway through the 7th episode, and to me it feels like the end of an episode. It should be the most important part. It should have been the most important part of the show for me in a lot of ways.
To me,
because it's the point.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I do like the episode, and I do like the sequence. The too well shot thing didn't bother me. I didn't notice that as much. I don't disagree though with what you're saying. I will say, to me, the Black Spot thing felt like we want this show. They had a plan, right? So it's this. If we get seasons, the season 1's going to take place during this time period.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going to be our big event? The Black Spot. Season 2 is going to be this. Oh, what's going to be our big event? This. Based on the book, right? Mm-hmm. So to me, it felt like at some point in the writing process and the compromise of, oh, we want 6 episodes. No, we want 4. No, we want 8. No, we want whatever. However that all worked out. I don't know the details. The Black Spot got kind of a little bit lost in the shuffle. And just kind of became, oh, fuck, we got to write about the Black Spot. Like, how do we tie that into the, like it felt like a little bit of an afterthought to me. Again, and that goes back to the Rich stuff, too. Like, I like Rich's death. I think it's, like, very sweet, and, like, it worked for me. Did that need to be the Black Spot?
Right.
I don't know. So instead of like feeling like this big event where like it's violent and it's nasty and it's stemmed in this racism and kind of the cruelness of Derry and of places like Derry, it just feels like this is a nice opportunity for us to like close up some plots and like
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. The actual event itself feels like an afterthought a little bit compared to
That's okay. So that's him for me.
Yes.
Then the last one, there are a couple more adult characters.
Sure.
The last one I want to give real time to is the one we've been talking about a little bit without talking about him, is Dick Halloran. This is the younger version of the character from The Shining.
Yeah. He's in the book.
Yes, and he has something kind of like The Shine.
Halloran?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it The Shine? I can't.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it is the straight up Shine.
Yep.
I can never
Yep.
tell if it's like The Shine or.
No, he does.
something
He has the Shining. Yep.
Okay.
He has the Shine.
I think he's my favorite character in the show, and it's not just because he's kind of a dick.
He's maybe the most flawed character on the show. Like in terms of like, there's nastier, meaner characters on the show certainly, but like, I think he's the most like flawed and like understandably flawed.
Right.
Like he's not a good person. He's not.
Right.
He's not when the show starts, and I don't know that he is when the show ends even. Like I think he's working on himself a little bit, but like I don't think he's like some sort of hero.
Right.
What makes this Halloran work so well for me is this performance is unreal.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite performance on the
He's
show.
better.
It's not even my. Yeah.
He's better than everybody else on the show. Like he's just like next level. Just like
I find it fascinating to watch. Yeah.
he's so good. And when I said spin-off, I was like, I could watch this guy play Halloran in his own thing, and I'd probably regret it because I'd be like, sometimes like smaller, bite-sized things are better. But like, I would watch him
absolutely and
play this character. Yeah,
because where he leaves off, I don't think is where we see him. Like he's still
It's
not
not the
the
Overlook.
person. Yeah, we see him at that time. He's a gentler version of this. The other thing too is what you touched on is like he's not necessarily good, but like that's kind of why I find Dr. Sleep so engaging. The movie is because we meet the main character there, Danny.
he's a disaster.
He's a disaster, and he's not a good person at the beginning of that movie.
No.
And part of what we watch is kind of a redemption story in a lot of ways. And
I'd love to see that with
this movie also, or the show is more Doctor Sleep than The Shining for me, in the sense that because we get introduced to the lockboxes too.
It's crazy. Like visually, it's the same thing.
Yes.
What? I have a theory.
Okay.
Mike Flanagan wrote a Halloran script
Yeah.
after he wrote Doctor Sleep.
There's also a character in the show called Flanagan. I can't remember which one. Yep.
I'm wondering if maybe they're hoping to
Or maybe there
take that script and kind of.
There were some notes shared as well. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I thought, and his stuff is the right kind of shared universe Easter egg stuff for me, where I don't think you have to know much about The Shining or Doctor Sleep. I think it's pretty much well explained in the show. I think it's kind of a fun. There was an eye rolling line at the end. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Yeah,
We kind of expect those things, right? Yeah.
That's the thing is like, I'm with you. I'm a little worn out, if not exhausted, on multiverse or shared universe stuff at this point. But it's hard for me to criticize with King, because that was always part of the fun of reading King growing up. You know what I mean?
It's cool, you know? Yeah. He was
Yeah.
kind of one of the originators of that, honestly, like where he could kind of like blend his different, very disparate creations into like one.
Yes.
Without like making it a big crossover.
Right. It didn't feel like homework. It was just kind of fun.
No, it was neat. Like there were references. Like I would watch a Halloran show. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe. But that performance, that actor is so good.
He's very good.
That
what else has he been in? Anyway,
he's it'd be cool if it'd almost be cool if they could find ways to kind of, without like, air quotes, ruining the book, find ways to incorporate him in some of like King's smaller works, and build episodes and or story arcs off of Halloran getting involved with different King storylines. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Could be kind of cool.
So I've been looking up a couple of things he's been in. He was in Gotham. He was in Gotham.
We got to talk about James Remar while you're
Yeah,
looking it up.
General. So sorry, General Shaw is the next one, and then Nurse, whatever her name is. I can't remember.
James. Hey, look, man. He knows what show he's in. He's having a good time.
He's kind of the goofiest. Well, he's not kind of. I think he's
playing
the
it
goofiest.
big.
He's the goofiest character.
He's playing it big. The military plotline is hysterical. It's pure insanity.
I went with the first revelation. So actually, I like the revelation that he had a past connection.
Sure, I dug it too. Yes,
because it actually made sense to in that moment. I went, oh, that's why he would as a military.
And I love the idea that he got back to town, didn't realize until he got back to town, like, oh, that's right, I was here, and
yes,
that's when the idea clicked in his head, like, oh, I should.
It made sense that he would be drawn back there to try to, as a military man, to try to figure out what this was. I actually if it were that basic. If it were a military man leading
curiosity, I want to find out what this is all about. The world domination thing was the silliest, goofiest shit.
There are two different twists here, right? Or revelations. There's the Cold War twist, and then it turns into he wants to make everybody.
He wants to stick it on his own people.
So the first one, I kind of rolled my eyes at, but I went, okay, this is a show in the 1950s. It kind of fits with the timeline.
We're getting very Indiana Jones.
But it works in the sense that King was always kind of playing around, and inspired by the 50s sci-fi movies as well. It kind of worked. The second twist did not work for me at all.
The second one feels like we're trying to make social commentary about modern.
Yeah,
it was like,
I don't know. You didn't.
It was ham-fisted and silly, and
what's funny is I kind of like the relationship with him and Rose. I thought it was really sweet.
It was awesome,
and I thought he plays it really well.
I wanted more of that too.
I like James Remar a lot. He's not always the strongest actor sometimes.
No, but I like his.
I like him.
There's an earnestness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway, he was fun to watch at least, and he gets his face bit off, so that's cool.
Then there's Nurse.
Madeline Stowe.
Grade.
My word.
Yeah.
What a beautiful woman. Holy smokes. Periwinkle.
She's kind of our conduit into the Pennywise backstory.
I like all the Bob Gray stuff a lot.
Do you? Okay.
I really thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to get a full season of that. I liked some of the flashback stuff. I like the idea that she's I kind of dug it. I didn't know where they were going with her. I knew she had to do more than just kind of be the psychiatrist or work at the hospital, because I'm like, this is Madeline Stowe. We got to do something with her.
Yes.
There was her character kind of fizzles because there's not a lot more to do with her at that point.
Uh-huh.
But I liked her performance a lot, and I like the Bob Gray stuff. I like that Skarsgård gets to play Pennywise before it was the entity being Pennywise.
Right.
All that stuff was fun. I dug all that. And now every morning when Josie's got a checklist, my daughter, a morning checklist before she goes to school.
Yeah.
And one of her first things is she has to do a morning stretch.
Okay.
And so now she wants me to do my current voice she likes me to do is the Pennywise voice, which I'm not good at. But in the morning when she does her stretch, she'll look at me and she'll smile, and I go, "Show us the bow." And so she'll do a stretch when I do show us the bow. So yeah.
And she's good.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's Rose as well. I guess I wanted to.
She's also very good.
She's very good. And then there is we do get the backstory of
the Native American.
The entity coming to Earth.
Yeah.
And
all that stuff's cool.
Shards. I thought it was cool that we got it.
It's cool. I wanted more of that in those movies, so I was excited.
Yes.
We get glimpses. There's one info lore rules dump by Rose in that the last episode where I was like, I don't need this now. We're
right.
good. We can move on. Okay,
right.
He's an alien. You have a magic stone. That's fine. But it gets a little much for me where it's there are 8 segments of the stone that are scattered. I'm like, okay, I don't.
I actually really like the sequence of Halloran kind of walking through with the dude and I kind of like the sequence where they introduce a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. I'm more talking about when she's sitting with the I think it's the last episode where she's sitting down with the crew.
Uh-huh.
And she's going on and on about like there's a fragment. You have to go to the old tree and plant the fragment.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like, okay, like fuck.
I liked more.
It's too much.
I
for me.
liked the entire sequence where we get that Pennywise, the It backstory done.
That stuff was awesome.
Yeah, I like that, and
all
I really wanted to see, I wanted to see the movies get weird with it, and
I like
it
that.
kind of shies away in some points, but
I think we're gonna get weirder,
that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
which I'm into.
Yeah.
Hopefully it happens.
And then finally, do you have any more to say about Pennywise?
He's great.
He's
I'm sorry, he's great.
he is an iconic
Horror.
icon, and I think he has made it his own. Tim Curry is indelible
Oh yeah, for sure.
in a lot of people's minds, but I think this version of Pennywise has become its own
Thing.
horror of this decade, of this era.
Kind of an
horror.
icon.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I saw some stuff like after that like 5th episode or wherever he makes his big debut when he
Yeah.
kind of jumps out and he's oh, it's Pennywise. I was watching some. I don't like reaction videos too much, but I was like, I want to watch like a couple
Yeah.
people. I like watching people react to it, you know, and like I mean, people are losing their fucking minds. Like to them, it was like I don't know, it was like a big deal. It was like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man popping up. They were so okay, that's cool. You know, like that's neat. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like so.
It's not his creation, but he's made it his own, and yes,
It's his Pennywise.
Yep. And everything here, we do get a ton of Pennywise backstory.
Yeah.
We do get the explanation of why he has latched on to this
to Derry.
vision is of or
Oh,
this,
to the clown. Yeah,
to the clown. I guess
I like that stuff too.
Yes.
What's crazy is there's a sequence in It Chapter 2, which I haven't rewatched that one yet. But I remember it where like there's a guy in front of a mirror that's like balding, and it's Skarsgård, and he's like putting on makeup, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Bob Gray. Like it all that kind of makes sense now. So like, I'm excited to go back and watch that second movie now, and kind of like, okay, cool. Like how, like did they know where they were going with this? But way back then, because that was like what 2018 or 19?
2019, I think, was when 2
a long
came
time
out.
ago,
Yeah.
dude. That's like so. Yeah.
Yes, and I guess we have touched on a lot of Pennywise throughout our discussion here, but I do like where it leaves off because there is a sense of what's the word I'm looking
Where
for?
are we?
Yeah, like unpredictability.
There is.
I'm sure it's going to go straight, but I don't know. You could get weird with it, and you could throw this whole thing for a loop and throw it off
I
the
guess.
track.
I mean, really, it's a smart choice because, like, if the show continues to be successful, I think this first season did pretty well.
It did well, yeah.
If the show continues to be successful, and at this point they've done their own thing enough to where, like, the book purists are out anyway, right? Like,
Yeah.
if the show is successful enough, they could be like, we're going to make another It movie.
And I think it was well received enough amongst the fan base that
if you can't let it go at this point, I don't know what to say. Like, I get it. Like,
I do think the issue it's going to run into is I do think this is going to be one of those ones where we're going to have to wait for season 2 because of
there's a merger happening now,
and because of the schedules of particularly Skarsgård himself. Like
they did a pretty good job of this one, though. I think. Like, did you get the vibe that he shot a lot of this at all? Honestly.
What do you mean, like
Skarsgård? Like he did. They just watching it. They seemed to have him on set for like a week.
Yes. Well, didn't he? He wasn't originally going to be in it, and then
I was out at that point. I was like, eh.
And then there was the writer's strike on top of it, which kind of threw this for a delay as well.
Yeah.
So but he is on as a producer, so he has skin in the game.
Yes, I'm sure they threw that bone.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it would have been weird to have a sequel to those movies or like a spin-off show
you have
without Skarsgård. Like that performance is its own thing. Can you imagine somebody who's like trying to copy that?
No, you might as well just leave him out.
Stop.
Yes.
Yeah. Do your own
and that
thing.
wouldn't work. You have to have him in it at some point. And I think and as much as they said it was by design the first 4 episodes, and I liked it. I don't think it's by design.
I agree. No, I think it was availability. Yeah.
Yes, I think it was availability, budget.
I heard they shot most of the Pennywise stuff with a double.
Okay.
Until they could get him there to like handle business. Yeah.
Yep. And it works. Honestly, I don't think it's distracting.
No.
But
it's fine.
Yeah.
They could do it again. Yeah. Anyway,
all right.
Cool.
So,
I liked Welcome to Derry. I think you did too.
I did too. No, I said,
yeah.
7 out of 10. I like.
I give it honestly, I'm about the same. Maybe like a half point more. Point more.
Unless season 2 is like a complete and abject failure, I would watch all 3.
You're
seasons,
in the mix.
All 3 planned seasons of this.
It's a strong enough horror show.
Yeah.
To keep. Okay, good.
All right. So next time, I think what we want to do, we want to see 28. We want to see the Bone Temple.
Yeah, I want to take you to the Bone Temple. I said that to Nikki tonight, my wife. I go, I was like, hey, like, just so you know, like, Tim and I are talking about going to see the Bone Temple and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I don't think she even realized, like, what that movie is. And
is that even a good strip club name? That was the first thing I thought. Even like,
well,
like
for the ladies, maybe.
It's almost too.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, Tim wants to take me to the Bone Temple. And she's like, oh, God, Jesus. She liked that. So I think if we are able to see that,
I think that would be
that would be a nice.
I actually think if I want to see it, so let's just plan whenever we see it. We'll record.
Agreed.
Yeah, we may even. There's part of me wants to do an instant reaction too, like coming from.
Now we talked about Sunday. Well, we'll talk off air. I don't know if that's doable or not.
What's that?
Sunday.
Oh,
we'll talk off air.
Yeah, we'll talk off air because even if it's not that first week it's out, we can.
Week 2.
My schedule is weird in the early part of February, so we're gonna have to delay a little bit.
All right, sweet.
So we may, if I want to see it, so when we see it, we'll record it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Hey everybody, thanks for listening to Stay Scared, Stay Safe.